What's up, everybody? Into Red Room. It's Tony. There's a fan going on in the back. I'm not turning it off. It's hot. um, gonna drink this soda like the fucked up ass person I am because I said I wasn't gonna do it. Soda and sugar is just, especially with soda, it's just it's my thing. I don't know. I'm really struggling with that actually. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If I do this, I feel like my diabetes would be pretty under control because this has a lot of sugar in it. And another thing that I did was I didn't drink as much sugar this past week, and I didn't eat any McDonald's for a while. And that helped a lot. Like, it really that helped a lot. And I don't know, like, it felt really good to just like eat what I made. So I made stewed apples, which is something that I love to make. I was so upset with the results because I felt like I added too much water. My ratio was off. I just felt like it was fucked up, and I was mad about that. And yeah, but I ate the whole week's worth. I made like a week's worth. Um, and yeah, it was good. So I made I had like 8 apples or something like that, and I did them. It was pretty quick. But the ratio was off for me. The water was like fucking up for me. The spices I felt like was messing up for me. It just, I'm very hard on myself, so I didn't like how they turned out. Eventually I warmed up to it because I haven't cooked anything for a really long time. So I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try the ratio again. I usually try to do Honeycrisp, like more Honeycrisp to Granny Smith. So like a 3-to-2 ratio. For every 3 Honeycrisps, 2 Granny Smiths. I lost an apple, so it kind of threw the ratio off. So it was kind of sad. Anyway, I did that. Another thing that I noticed when I got paid was like, why am I like, I'd rather go out and eat at an actual restaurant than order food and order delivery at that. Because what I ended up doing was looking at my bank account and just like thinking of like all the times I ordered at work, because I ordered a lot at work for lunch, and it's like $30 to get something that will cost you like 10. And it's like, why? Like, all of these fees, all of these tips, all of this like service charges, like all of this stuff to order something basic. And I was like, I gotta cook. I can't, this is just not gonna do it. This ain't gonna cut it, hun. Bitch, this was not gonna cut, none of this was gonna cut it. I was just like, I looked at my account and I know it's like, if I'm spending $30 for lunch, and then who knows what the fuck I'm spending for dinner, like that's a lot of money a day. That's like nearly $100 a day, depending on what I'm getting. So between $40 to $100 a day. I really more on the 50, 60-ish end, but like, my God, like, and I was like, no wonder my checks are so fucked up. No wonder I don't feel like I have any, and then, the bills I have to pay kick my ass. And then like the unexpected things kick my ass. I'm just like, this ain't where it's at. So I was like, why do we eat out at fast food? I feel like eating out at fast food don't make no sense, Eating out at a restaurant where you're sitting down and you're having a proper meal, even if it's something like Chili's, like, okay, that makes sense. You've gone there, you're sitting down, you're eating this meal. Like, But like freaking other places where you like you gotta eat that shit in your car and you got all these crumbs and wrappers and stuff, like it seems so low vibrational when you think of it. Or you just delivering, getting delivery, because I've had bad delivery drivers. I've had people not bring my food to the door. They wanted to be rude. I've had people steal my food online, where they say it's delivered and I go check around. Nobody knows where it's at. I never got the food. So I was like, why am I wasting my energy on this? Excuse me. Why am I begging corporations to take my money? I'm not begging y'all no more. So yeah, that's basically all I had to say. So that is the start of me cooking for real, and then I do have to work on this. I am going to try and make some tea, like half and half. So I'm from a region of the US where half and half tea, like regular brew tea, and lemonade are mixed, and you make tea like that. So when somebody says tea here, they don't mean like the tea that you brew and then like sip and it's hot, right? So like it's not English type tea or tea other parts of the world now. It's like cold. So yeah. So I'm gonna be making that, and like little salads and shit like that I want to make and try. But man, like it's a lot. So we'll see how it goes, because I do want to try this recipe I have in my mind. And I have recipes, just shit that I think will go together in my mind. And then I'll look it up to make sure it's plausible to fill in the gaps of like other ingredients, right? Because like I'm not a big, I have this book called The Flavor Matrix, but I'm not a big like, you know how people know what wine goes with certain things? I'm not that kind of person. I don't know what pairs with what. Like I know what I'm used to, but I don't know what pairs with what, because I'm not a gastronomist and I'm not a culinary like artist in that way, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try and do more with that. Yeah, that's about it on that tip. I was in a slump. I think I need to reevaluate my budgets, and I feel like cooking is really fun once you like really get into it. The only thing is I do want a cast iron skillet, and I keep not getting that, and I just need to buckle down and focus, figure out if I want which one I want, and then get it and then go from there, because I'm trying to make a mean ass cornbread from scratch. I'm trying to do it, and some grits and some stewed apples and some biscuits. I'm not a big meat eater for breakfast. I'm not a sausage kind of person. I'm not a sausage bacon kind of person anymore. I used to be. Usually 1 or 2 strips is good for me because it's just too salty. The bacon is just too damn salty. All that shit is real salty. I love scrapple, but scrapple, I can't eat that too often. I can't do that too often. It's not that it's too salty. It's just really, you gotta fry it. And breakfast to me is very, I don't want to be so damn heavy, because my blood sugar also gets really erratic in the morning because of what I eat, you know? So I don't want to like fuck my stomach up. And what I also found was that the apples were really good for my digestive system because eating the fast food sent me to the bathroom, and I ain't gonna lie. So yeah. So I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna try and drink more cranberry juice and water. And I've been running through sodas at work too. I need to get better with that, but eating those apples with the cinnamon in it was helping my blood sugar out like no other. And I felt really stable. I felt like my mood hadn't shifted. The caffeine, I had cut off a little bit too. So it's probably caffeine and a lot of sugar, which is basically a soda, that I need to really work on and eliminate. So I'm gonna try and do that. I'm out of my slump. I have a video on that, my emotional roller coaster that's been this month. But I'll talk about that later. All right, thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Bye.